meeting to order. Call roll.
Trustee Healy. Here. Trustee Cassinas.
Here.
Trustee Malani.
Here.
Trustee Compass.
Here.
Trustee Reardon. Here. Trustee Rashevsky.
Here.
Mayor Peacock.
Here.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Approval of the May 6, 2024 regular meeting minutes.
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee Cassinas.
I move to approve the minutes of the Board of Trustee meeting of May 6, 2024.
Second. Call the roll.
Trustee Catsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Rashevsky.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Mayor Peacock.
Aye.
Non-scheduled citizens and visitors for agenda-specific public comment.
Anybody here to speak? Okay.
Accounts payable, May 7, 2024 through May 20, 2024 approval.
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee Healy.
I move to approve the accounts payable May 7, 2024 through May 20th, 2024 in the amount of $9,310,853.53.
Second. Call roll.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Catsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Rashevsky.
Aye.
Mayor Peacock.
Aye.
Consent agenda.
Consent agenda, item A, payroll for May 10th, 2024 approval. Item B, purchase of one Ford Transit 350 passenger van. Item C, donation of police vehicles to the 100 Club of Illinois. Item D, approval of the March 4th, 2024 executive session minutes. Item E, amend Title 7, Chapter 14, number of massage licenses ordinance. Item F, RFP 2441, summer day camp bus transportation. Item G, Little Free Library locations. Item H, use of public safety direct to upfit unmarked detective administration cars. Item I, an ordinance amending appendices A and B to ordinance number 5865, third amendment. Item J, optimized change order for HRM EPL cashiering and utility billing. Item K, village code amendment, revised escrow regulations for plat-only review. Item L, village code amendment, allow HENS in residential districts via health, police, and development regulations. Item M, substantive amendment, recategorize gazebos and definitions and accessory structures. Item N, allow HENS in residential districts via health, police, and development regulations. Item O, allow townhomes in the old Orland historical districts. Item P, substantive amendment, increase parking lot aisle width for 9-degree parking spaces. Item Q, substantive amendment, update garage on the access structures and use tables. Item R, fiscal year 2024 budget amendment number 1, 2023 rollovers. Item S, license agreement with Norfolk Southern Railway Company. Item T, addendum B, Centennial Park West concert contract. And I will entertain a motion to approve items A and B, D through K, M, and O through T.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Trustee Compass, seconded by Trustee Reardon. Call the roll.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Catsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Rashevsky.
Aye.
Mayor Peacock.
Aye.
Donation of police vehicles to the 100 Club of Illinois.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Compass.
I move to adopt an ordinance entitled, an ordinance authorizing donation of personal property police vehicle owned by the Village of Orland Park, Illinois, to the 501c3 nonprofit organization, 100 Club of Illinois, and authorize the village manager to execute all related documents subject to village attorney review.
Second.
Any comments?
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Compass.
so I'm very pleased to share that this ordinance is so that the Village of Orland Park will donate a former unmarked police vehicle to the 100 Club of Illinois. 100 Club is an outstanding organization dedicated to providing support to the families of first responders who have tragically lost their lives in the line of duty. Their commitment to ensuring that these families receive the financial assistance, resources, and emotional support they need during such difficult times is truly amazing. This donation is a small token of our gratitude for the incredible work the 100 Club does day in and day out. By repurposing this vehicle, we are not only giving back to those who selflessly serve our community, but also reinforcing our commitment to supporting our first responders and their families. Thank you to the 100 Club of Illinois for all that you do. We are honored to support your mission and look forward to continuing our partnership in the future. Thank you.
Any other comments? 100 Club does great work for our first responders, and it's a small token of our appreciation to donate this vehicle, and we get very limited funds back for a vehicle. At 9-year-old vehicle, we'll get a few $1,000s back. It's a really small token for us to donate that vehicle to a 501c3 in need. Call the roll.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Peacock.
Aye.
Village Code Amendments. Allow HENS in residential districts via health, police, and development regulations.
I'll entertain a motion to move to approve case number 2024-043, also known as substantive amendment, allow HENS in residential districts via health, police, and development regulations, and move to adopt an ordinance entitled an ordinance amending Title 8, Chapter 4, and Title 6, Chapter 2 of the Orland Park Village Code relative to the keeping of chickens.
Second.
So moved.
Second.
Call the roll. Or are there any comments? Call the roll.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
No.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Peacock.
Aye.
Substantive amendment, allow HENS in residential districts via health, police, and development regulations.
Mr. Chairman.
Trustee Thomas.
Move to approve case number 2024-0350, also known as substantive amendment, allow HENS in residential districts via health, police, and development regulations, and move to adopt an ordinance entitled, an ordinance amending section 6-302 of the Land Development Code of the Village of Orland Park as amended relative to allowing HENS in residential districts.
Second.
Call the roll.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
No.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Peacock.
Aye.
Public Works and Recreation and Parks vendors over $25,000 material orders only.
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee Reardon.
I move to approve the list of vendors that may go over $25,000 due to small purchases throughout the year.
Second.
And just a summary of this is we've been going through our procurement things to try and make things a little simpler and streamline things. And rather than having to come to the board, certain vendors, and I'll just use the ones I know, like Area Landscape Supply, we buy a lot of different supplies from them. Landscape related supplies are going to go over 25,000. So what was talked about was if we list those vendors, we can approve that ahead of time. They still cannot go over a budget line item or any budget line item. So it gives the directors and the village manager a little more control, or a little more ability to do that without having to wait 2 weeks or a month to get an approval from the board before they make a purchase. Any comments? Call roll.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Peacock.
Aye.
An ordinance amending Title 1, Chapter 5, Section 1-16-3H of the Orland Park Village Code Performance Bond Requirements.
Mr. Chairman.
Trustee Thomas.
I move to approve the Planning Commission recommended action for case number 2024-0359, also known as Hostert Cabin Restoration, 14701 West Avenue, Certificate of Appropriateness.
You're reading the wrong one.
Sorry.
I'll entertain a motion to move to adopt ordinance entitled, an ordinance amending Title 1, Chapter 5, Section 1-16-3H of the Orland Park Village Code Performance and Bond Requirements.
So moved.
Second. So the summary of this is the performance bond requirements for us. We require performance bonds for a relatively low amount of work to us. We've never actually pulled a performance bond that I'm aware of, correct?
Not for, no, as far as long as I've been here, we have not pulled it.
The state allows a number that's way too high, I think, it's like a $500,000 project, so we just put a higher number, saying anything over 100,000, we need a performance bond, because there is a cost to a bidder, it adds cost to the project, and they do factor that cost and pass it on to us, it's about 3% for something like this, so it will also save us money. Any questions or comments? Call the roll.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Thomas.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Village of Orland Park, Hostert Cabin Restoration, 14701 West Avenue, Certificate of Appropriateness.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Thomas.
take number 2. I move to approve the Planning Commission recommended action for case number 2024-0359, also known as Hostert Cabin Restoration, 14701 West Avenue, Certificate of Appropriateness.
Second.
Are there any comments?
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Thomas.
no issue with the proposed work. I think Ray's probably going to guess where I'm going to go with this. I did want to ask, as far as the certificate of appropriateness, the reality is that all these cabins are replicas. I don't have an issue with COA. I just have some concerns. Does this mean that the work is going to then get funneled into a tiny list of vendors who specialize in historical preservations, when we're not actually preserving the original structures, right? It's kind of like, it's not even the ship of Theseus paradox, right? None of this was the original piece. So I just want to ask, is a COA leading us down that path, or are we still open to more vendors that can work on these?
I think we deal more vendors that are qualified. The trouble we've had is finding qualified vendors to work on that month.
Okay.
Any other questions or comments? Call the roll.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon. Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Rodeo Point Unit Number 2, Rodeo Lane status.
Mr. Mayor.
Trustee Reardon.
I move to approve the payment of $37,497.34 to Roy's Paving and Seal Coating Company and authorize the village manager to execute all related contracts subject to village attorney review.
Second.
Any questions or comments on this? Call the roll.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Veteran memberships, Orland Park Health and Fitness Center and Sportsplex.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Malani.
Move to approve adding veterans and active military personnel as a Sportsplex membership option at a rate equal to the senior and student rate, and to add a veterans membership option to the Orland Park Health and Fitness at an equal rate to corporate memberships.
Second.
Are there any comments?
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee.
I'd like to, I don't know why we don't give the active military personnel and their families free membership. It's when it's active military personnel are generally younger people and younger people with younger families and more financial need. And I don't see why we just say thank you because there's fewer and fewer people going to active military. I don't know why we just charge them nothing.
Any other comments?
I have a question, sure. So
Trustee
for,
Radiszewski.
veterans, and so they would either have the senior rate or the student rate, but what if they're a senior? So, and it's defined as 55 and older, what if they're a senior and a veteran?
They would only get the senior, or it would be the same rate. There wouldn't be a double benefit, so they just give the one.
So that receive a benefit.
Right.
Is there a reason why?
I think it's just a matter of financial accounting. If we give every senior a double, or not senior, every veteran who's a senior both, it's going to have a significant impact on the revenues that we're expected to generate. We do the same for the Orland Park Health and Fitness Center, so seniors get a rate, and then there's the corporate rate. If you give both, it's a double benefit in the membership. And we can do what the board would like, but there would be an impact on the revenue.
Thank you.
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee Rizzo.
do you have any sense of how many active military members? I mean, is that tracked at all?
You know, at Sportsplex, we have an active military membership. It's not offered to families, but it is offered to active military. And typically what they do is they'll engage in 2 weeks at a time, and they can renew that. There isn't a lot of that. I don't think it would hurt to offer that kind of membership at both the centers. Typically, active military aren't always local, so they're usually on leave, so it would be okay to offer that, but even if they were local, it would be okay.
There's not a lot of places to be stationed around here unless you're a recruiter or something like that, so it's not, you don't have a ton.
Yeah.
Any other comments? So the comment I'll make, as a veteran is, I don't need a double, benefit. I mean, frankly, I don't even need these benefits. It was my pleasure to serve, and not something that I feel like I need to be rewarded. I mean, I appreciate it. I think most veterans feel the way that I do, which is we appreciate it. But it was our pleasure to serve our country and to serve you and to help keep the country free. So definitely don't need in my opinion, a double, a double benefit to that. So this is my personal opinion on it. But again, I appreciate it. Veterans, I think, appreciate it, just like the library on Saturday, which I spoke at. We really appreciate the gesture. So thank you for that. Call the roll.
Trustee Malani. Aye. Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Huey.
Aye.
Trustee Compass. Aye. Trustee Reardon. Aye. Trustee Rashevsky.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Abstain.
Resolution of the Village of Orland Park opposing legislation that prohibits crime-free housing ordinances.
Mr. Chairman. Trustee Malani.
Move to adopt a resolution entitled, "A Resolution of the Village of Orland Park Opposing Legislation That Prohibits Crime-Free Housing Ordinances." Second.
So the resolution here is, and I'm going to read it because it's pretty important. Whereas the Village of Orland Park is committed to ensuring the safety and security of all its residents, and whereas crime-free housing programs have been proven effective in reducing crime rates and enhancing community safety across residential areas within the village, and whereas such programs empower local governments to enforce regulations that require landlords to take preventive measures against crime, whereas Illinois State Bills 3680, SB 3680, HB 5314, and HB 5432, collectively known as the Community Safety Through Stable Homes Act, aim to prohibit local governments from retaining or enacting crime-free housing ordinances, thereby preempting both county and municipal authority in this regard. Whereas the elimination of the authority to enforce these ordinances would undermine the village's efforts to maintain public order and protect property values, and whereas the inability to enforce these ordinances could lead to increased demands on local first responders, potentially overburdening emergency services and reducing their efficacy. And whereas such legislative changes could hinder local economic growth by deterring investment in residential properties and negatively impacting the overall attractiveness of the Village of Orland Park as a safe and prosperous community. Now therefore be it resolved that the village president and the board of the trustees of the Village of Orland Park, Cook and Will Counties, Illinois as follows. The Village of Orland Park hereby expresses a strong opposition to SB 3680, HB 5314, and HB 5432, and any other efforts that would restrict or eliminate the local government's authority to enact and enforce crime-free housing ordinances. So this is important before I open up the comments to everybody else. The reason this is here is because this is a big push at the state level, state senate and state house. It's being pushed unbelievably. It's being pushed by the Realtors Association, and it usurps overall authority. And I think we all know how much we've been working on LGBTF, how much we're concerned about the elimination of other funds that we have coming our way from the governor. And as important as the elimination of those funds are, and it's about $2.6 million to us. I think Brad Cole put it best to all the mayors. That may hurt a lot in the short run, but this will destroy us in the long run, especially a lot of our communities, a lot of the communities to the east of us that have these ordinances. So again, usurps our control again because the state of Illinois thinks they know better than the towns. I think they've proven beyond any shadow of doubt that they do not know better than towns. Maybe there's a town or two they know better than, but those towns or two are not ones that, they're usually on Fox News being tracked for other horrible actions. So, but there's 1,300 other communities and, 1,290 of them are much better than the state at managing their own affairs. Any comments, Mr. Chairman? Trustee Malani?
Orland Park has always maintained a high standard for our properties, for our residents and our visitors. I think, these ordinances put a series of checks and balances in place on our owners to ensure that that standard is meant to maintain for everybody. So I think eliminating these types of ordinances puts that at risk, and I definitely think that puts us in this position we don't want to be in. So I support this ordinance, or resolution.
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee Cassius?
I think this is another example of criminal activity that's rewarded or, that has no consequences. Unfortunately, when you commit a criminal act, there's consequences. There's consequences to where you live and how you should live. This ordinance helps protect our law-abiding citizens who go to work, take care of their property, pay their taxes. So wholeheartedly support it. It's really, really disappointing to hear that you have people elected that want to take this away. So stand up for the residents, not for criminals.
Any other comments? The last thing I'll add here is that we actually, one of the things being circulated to state senators and state reps was an incident in Orland Park. And they were saying that we improperly evicted someone. The problem was they left off the part that there was checks and balances, there was due process, and the person wasn't evicted. They left that whole portion out of everything that they were delivering. So to me, when you have to lie to people in order to get them to vote for your bill, that's all it should take for any state legislator, any trustee, any mayor to just say, it's out here. Because if you have to lie to me to get something done, then it's not good. This is bad. This is bad for all the communities, and I'm very hopeful that all of these bills get defeated this year, and then when they show up again next year, they're defeated again and again and again. Call the roll.
Trustee Malani. Aye. Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon. Aye. Trustee Rashevsky.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Any non-scheduled citizens have visited for public comment on items relevant to village business?
Anybody here to speak? Okay.
Board comments?
Trustee Reardon.
Thank you very much. Please keep an eye out and keep getting tickets to the Centennial Park West concerts. They're coming up very quickly. I walked my dog recently by there, and I did sneak in there. Joel, I didn't go very far. I just looked, I know you're looking. I think there's cameras. I just went to the top of the hill and looked in. It's looking absolutely stunning. It's really, really coming along, and I know it's going to be a great summer for those. I was recently with a number of younger than me parents, and they were talking, and I was just listening, kind of within earshot about Hostert Park. A number of, again, dads talking about, have they have kids a lot younger than mine, and how excited they are for their kids over the next several years to be playing out at Hostert, which is getting very close to being use ready. So those are two great projects that we've been working on at least the 3 years that I've been on the board, and we're excited to see them both come to fruition. And Mayor, on your last comments about the crime rate, it doesn't fit their narrative. That's why they didn't tell you the rest of the story. And so have a good week.
Compass.
So I know we had quite a few code amendments and process updates tonight, and I know that we have more to come with the land development code in future meetings. These types of changes and updates aren't usually that sensational to the general resident, but as a trustee, I am greatly appreciative for the time and attention to the details. Amendments are crucial for ensuring that our regulations remain current, effective, and aligned with best practices. Updating our ordinances is not just simply about compliance. It's about proactively addressing the evolving needs of our community. By refining these regulations, we enhance the overall governance and operational efficiency of the village, making Orland Park an even better place to live, work, and raise a family. These updates reflect the commitment to maintaining a well-ordered and responsive community, ready to meet future challenges head-on. So I'm here as much for these changes as the big decisions, because each of them further refines or reinforces our vision. So to all the staff that are involved in the nuances, tweaking our processes, all to better serve our residents, know that this is absolutely not a thankless job, and I'm deeply appreciative to the attention to these details and look forward to the updates to come.
Trustee Healy.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Over the last 2 weeks, we've come to hear about the settlement of the Lamargo lawsuit, and I know on a previous occasion I had no comment. Well, I have a comment now, so I'd like to make. I was named, as someone who was named in that lawsuit, and I was absolved of any wrongdoing by the independent judge. I have no relation in any settlement of this case or anything. It was just bad for the village all around. The improper decisions by the village manager were not in the best interest of Orland Park, to say the least. The judge agreed with this position. Those offenses that he made were not made in a vacuum. I was, and I am embarrassed at how former trustees and others encouraged his actions and promoted these actions. We must do better, and I'm proud to say that I feel like this board is doing better in keeping politics out of government. And so to current members of the board and future members of the board, I just beg that we please keep politics out of village management. Thanks.
Trustee Lonnie.
Thank you. Hope to see everybody at, May 25th, we have the Central Park Aquatic Center, or Centennial Park. Wow, we're growing. Centennial Park Aquatic Center opening day. We also have our Memorial Day tribute on Monday, May 27th at 11 a.m. And we also have the Schuster Park ribbon cutting on June 1st at 11:30. So hope to see everybody at all those events. But also Centennial Park West on June 8th will be our first concert. And similar to Trustee Reardon talking to fellow residents, I was at the train station the other day and talking to some people that live just to the north, in the townhomes just to the north of the park. And they were telling me how great this was going to be and what an addition it was to the community and the great people that were having come to perform for them. So that was good to hear, because we hear a lot of, sometimes negative comments, but it's really good to hear the other side of the story and the point of view from the residents that are right there on the street. So, thank you to all those that were giving good comments, and have a good evening.
Trustee Rashevsky.
So I want to take a moment and let everybody know that this week is National Public Works Week. So thank you, Joel, for all that you do and your team, what you do. The theme this year is advancing quality of life for all. And you know what, you guys really do. So I want to make sure that, we take the time to recognize all that you do. It's not just removal and, but even last week with the hailstorm and just, you guys have to go out there and clean it all up, and you think you're done for the day and you have to come back, and there was hail it came out of nowhere today, and it was just windy. And anyway, I think that you guys do a lot to keep us safe and to keep the town running. So thank you for all that you do and your team.
Trustee Estes.
Thank you. Just want to remind you, Monday is Memorial Day. There will be a ceremony, as there always is, in front of the Village Hall, just to the south, at the Barrel Pack Place of Peace, where we honor our veterans. It will be at 11 o'clock. We hope to see you there, especially families with kids. Thank you.
So I too want to thank Public Works for the job they did during the hailstorm. I know you had to adjust on the fly. I've never seen anything like it in my 25 years back here. I was getting ready to head to the airport. And they moved my flight back up, so I was kind of tight on time, and all of a sudden there's 10 minutes of hail. So I just kind of waited it out not to bring my car out in it. But I saw stuff on it. I saw cars basically flooded in my neighborhood I've never seen before, just because of the hail and because of the leaves that were brought down onto onto the storm sewer. So you guys had a really good plan, you executed it, did a great job. So thank you for that. Also, reminder to get the tickets for your Centennial Park West concert with Gary LaVox and Hunter Hayes, and one more also on June 8th. And he was the lead singer of Rascal Flatts, so it should be a great opening concert. It's looking good out there, so I'm really looking forward to having everyone out there. Before the next meeting, we also have a few things coming up. We have a pool opening on Saturday. I will unfortunately not be there this year. So any trustee that would like to go, if you're not dead, just let me know. You're more than welcome to go out there. And it looks like it'll actually be warm this year, because the last few years it's been pretty cold. More Memorial Day events at the Arapachi memorial that we have out in front. And so look forward to seeing you there. And then June 1st, Schuylkill Park, that was the aforementioned Schuylkill Park, will have its grand opening and ribbon cutting. And while the project is probably 90% complete for phase one, the fields will be completely usable at that time. And so we're going to get those rolling. So it's beautiful. All that rain that we got and all that flooding and all that hail, the fields held up beautifully. Just one little thing with the turf, but that's been fixed. But at the end of the day, no flooding. That's the first time in Schuylkill Park it hasn't flooded in a rainstorm in my lifetime. So great job out there. Thanks to everyone. Hope to see you at all those events and see you at all the rest of our summer events. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second. Call roll.
Trustee Thomas.
Aye.
Trustee Malani. Aye. Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye, I'm sorry.
Trustee Reardon. Aye. Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.